Hey guys, welcome back to The Last Door, Season 1, Episode 2, Memories. It's TJ, your gamer girl, signing on. So, last episode, we started Episode 2. We ousted a woman who was hiding letters from who was keeping letters from her brother's fiance, making him think that she left him. We accidentally made a nun commit suicide, I think. Because we found her stuff by the coast, so I think she drowned herself. What is it with this game of people committing suicide? So, I had to Google something. Like I said, with Clock Tower, I'm not afraid to admit that, but apparently, there's a sharp stone here. Well, at least I think it looks sharp. But we might be able to use that up here to cut open this. No? I could damage the... Okay. What am I supposed to use this damn stone for? Seriously. Unless... What is the stone for? What is any of this for? I am an idiot. I could cut myself on the edge of the pipe. I blunted the sharp edges. Now I need not fear being cut. Catch anything? Okay. Now we go back to the bathroom. We go back to the bathroom. Turn on the water, and whatever it is should be caught in the net now. I did smart stuff after being a moron for what feels like, oh lord, I think it was the majority of of the last episode when I had no idea what the hell I was doing. The net has caught the shiny object. A teardrop. Oh dear. Are we supposed to make the Virgin Mary cry? I think we're supposed to make the Virgin Mary cry. Okay. Let's make the Virgin Mary cry. I placed a glass tear in a hollow of the Virgin's cheek. It seems that it fits perfectly. Please. Only I can make it shine. I found a use for the mirror. Oh, our mother is crying. Oh my lord, what does it mean? What have I done? What have we done? I think we tricked her. What's up? You must help me. What can I do? What's wrong with you? There is little time. I tell them about my pain. I describe the unbearable and endless pain. Yet they do not listen. They pass by me without even looking at me. They say that they are praying for me, but it does not cure my ailment. But, sir, I know. But I beseech you, you will be saving me from horrible torture. I will be eternally indebted to you. I will, however difficult this would be for me. understand. Your request is terribly hard for me. I guess I could find the courage to help you. I understand the magnitude of what I am asking. God bless you, sir. I do not know how I can show my gratitude. What I need you to do is, without the nuns noticing, to try and get an amount of morphine enough so that I can be embraced by the deepest of dreams. And in that way, stop the rhythm of my heart. And now we're able to go get the morphine. Oh. This is some heavy stuff. Like, this is the second time someone's going to commit suicide. You just keep praying. I'm gonna go commit assisted suicide. Which I think is actually a crime. To help someone kill themselves. Wait, hang on. Didn't you want morphine? Baldwin lies? So what am I supposed to use the morphine for? Noise is coming from inside the coffin. What in heaven? I can't open the... No, well, whatever was I thinking? Is there a shovel? Okay, I need to distract him. Tell me about this place. The construction of this building was ordered by an Episcopal bishop of Aberdeen in 1805. Tell me about Mother Elizabeth. She's pretty strict, I can tell you that much, Mr. Devitt. Do not think she likes me very much either. Tell me about Aberdeen. It was a place where I was born and raised. One of the biggest cities in Scotland. Oh, you seem a bit distracted, Mr. Devitt. Oh, do not worry about it. Tell me about Monsignor. I cannot rightly say. After all these years, I've never seen the man. Knows, maybe he does not even exist. But Mother Elizabeth told me that Monsignor specifically requested her to hire you by letter. Oh, I'm flattered. My reputation precedes me, but I still cannot tell you anything more about the man. Excuse the interruption, Miss Baldwin. I'll leave you with work. Have a nice evening. Oh, damn it. Can I please see the Monsignor? Do I need this tool to... What is the morphine for? I thought it was supposed to be for that guy. Okay, time to go open up the coffin. I've got so many tools that are unused. I hope you don't mind. I took a while getting the shit. The darkness of his eye. His body is petrified. He has a look of sheer terror in his eyes. Oh my God, what has happened? Talk to me. And I think this is our chance to go and meet Monsignor. Yes, it is. Let's do this now. Door is locked. God damn it. Or a key. Take the key. Use the key on the door. Go in. What? Don't look into his eyes. Don't look into whose eyes? Because the deepest darkness dwells in his eyes. Come in, my son. Did you think you could hide these books from me? They are just classic philosophy books, Father. Plato and Aristotle. Silence! Instruments of falsehood, you mean. Fallacies coming from the snake. Now, son, get on your knees and raise your arms. Apologize to the Lord. Pray to the Lord. It is Latin. Malum in se, evil in itself. Strange eye-shaped symbol. What did we get ourselves into? Eye of the bird. Are we praying to some weird bird demon? Lord, your eyes burn me. I don't deserve mercy nor forgiveness. O Lord, have mercy on my soul. Who are you sending me? Is death to whom you are handing over to me? Has my hourglass already run out of sand? Father Ernest! Ernest? It's been many years since I last heard that name. Since... Oh, I see. Father, I'm here to be able to remember. You have to help me, I beg you. Please, entreaties, petitions, praying, torment, exemption. Past times bring us just misfortune and pain. Father Ernest, I was one of your students. One of my old students, you say? It's only the Lord who teaches us. We must all follow his ordinance and disciplines. Get closer, son. Come, pray next to me. He has a large burn covering his eyes. He's complete. Why does everything want to be blinded? Despite his decrepitude, extreme thinness, and paleness, I can still recognize Father Ernest. But he seems far away, like in another world. Glory be to the Father, and the Son, and to the Holy Spirit, as it was in the beginning, is now, and shall ever be. Now, my son, tell the Lord which one is his voice, the sharp sword, the wise quill, or the delicate petal. The wise quill. The wise quill. No! No, no, you are enveloped by sin. The blessed penance. The lost faceless pilgrim? Dude, you're crazy. Dear God in heaven, I feel for you. Your light is in my eyes. I will burn them for you. Dear God in heaven, I feel myself in you. You are the eyes. Your eyes are in my soul. I will burn it for you. Apparently, he's just gonna burn everything. An old razor blade stained with blood. Perfect! That'll cut the... There we go! I can use this to cut open the tapestry to the dormitory. Perfect! Everything is coming out. Well, everything's starting to... All the puzzle pieces are starting to fit into place. And finally, our expert on philosophy, Jeremiah Devitt, shows up. Where were you, my friend? We've been looking for you. Well, as I was saying, tonight is the perfect moment for our next meeting, but I suspect that someone outside our group is secretly surveying us. Who is it, Anthony? My dear friends, it is Professor Glynn. Do you mean Father Ernest? Certainly, no doubt about it. Therefore, colleagues, I have decided to change the venue for tonight's meeting. Have you noticed the lounge behind the small door of the classroom? I have believed convenient to borrow the key for our necessities. You already know at 12 o'clock that you will find that door opened and I'll be inside the lounge. That's it, my dearest colleagues. Videte negiscat. What is that supposed to mean anyway? I don't know Latin. I can remember that in this furniture, we used to keep some of our personal belongings. Now it's empty. Looks like there was a circle in the middle of the... I remember that this is the bed where I used to sleep when I was a student here. Dusty mirror. The walls are in complete disarray. I could probably punch through it if I tried. Probably. But we're probably not going to try, are we? Right. Something in the classroom. But that's not the classroom. The classroom is downstairs. I believe it was. Past all the, patients. Hey, vey. Is it? I still have morphine that I have no idea what it's supposed to be for. Whether Elizabeth's trying to make him come to his senses. His senses. A grave recently dug. Okay, I feel like I'm missing something again, as per usual. I always forget something. The morphine is technically the only thing I haven't used. I have no idea what it's supposed to be used for. Creepy image of Christ crucified. Inexplicably has a dark cloth covering his head. Well, I think I technically got everything I'm supposed to have. Hey, vey. Give me a second. Okay, one of those... I missed it because I didn't double click on something. Yeah, again, I'm not afraid to say that I had to look something up if I'm stumped. Didn't even notice that. How much of a moron am I? Mr. Rabbit was jumping through the forest in a warm spring afternoon. Okay. You have some strange dreams, Devitt. When going through a bush, Mr. Rabbit ran into Mr. Wolf, Mr. Vulture, and Mrs. Snake, who were having a heated argument. Mr. Rabbit, curious, asked them, "Dearest, why are you arguing in this beautiful and cheerful spring afternoon?" Mr. Wolf answered politely, "What we are trying to decide here is who of us will have the pleasure to eat you up." Oh, this is like the frog and the snake. Mr. Rabbit, really scared, said, "But I do not want to be eaten. I want to live." Why is there blood on the floor? To which Mrs. Snake answered, smiling, "That is impossible to happen, Mr. Rabbit, since we are all, both you and us, are going to die sooner or later. Don't you think so?" Mr. Vulture added, "Mrs. Snake is right. We should stick to the issue at hand. It is getting late, and, as you see, we do not agree. Do you want to help us to decide, Mr. Rabbit? Who would you suggest as the one to eat you?" There's a figure standing there. I don't like it. There's another figure standing there. I don't like it. After thinking about it for a while, Mr. Rabbit came up with an idea and carefully said, "I got it. Why not organize a race? The first who arrives to the forest clearing will have the privilege to eat me. No doubt Mr. Wolf can run at high speed, but Mr. Vulture can go flying and avoid any obstacle. And I am sure that Mrs. Snake knows all the shortcuts within the forest. What do you think?" I think this could end badly. The three predators agreed that it was fair, so they started the race and they quickly disappeared. I don't like this figure. Oh, lovely. Mr. Rabbit, happy to trick them, started running at high speed in the opposite direction of the predators who, eager to prove their worth, didn't realize the trick. Mr. Rabbit was far away from there, and he finally felt safe, happy, and proud of his cunning. But suddenly there was a loud bang. The earth shook, frightened birds flew, and everything went dark. He got shot in the end. Get me out of here! Get me out of here! There was something I kept to myself for a lot. Now I'm watching a silent movie. And the thing that I love you is that I love you. I've always loved you. Since the first time I saw you with the first time I felt your frozen hand. Is this about Mr. Baldwin? Does he love killing people? Does he have... is he a necrophiliac? Or was he just so obsessed with her that he ended up killing her? Great movie. 10 out of 10. No, not again. How long have I been sleeping? What was all that about? I don't know. You have some really weird dreams. In the nightmare, I found a place in my memories, and it looked like it was in the classroom. So maybe under that carpet in the classroom is where that is. I mean, it has to be. That's the only thing I can think of. What is the morphine for? I mean, I know I didn't use the paint thinner last time, but you would think morphine would be pretty important. In my disturbing nightmare, I was brought to the spot. Aha! It is a trapdoor I saw in my nightmare. From here sprouts a horrible stench. There's something down there. Did you see? It was there. Just in front of me. That thing, it was screaming. He shakes uncontrollably. His body racked in pain, and there's only one way to end his suffering. Rest in peace. Stretchers used to carry the corpses here, but who's behind all this? Baldwin, as we saw. Jesus. We use down here as our meeting place. Are we idiots? Punctual as always, Devitt. Now all that remains is to introduce our guest. You may come in now, Professor. Father Ernest. Do not worry, my friend. I invited him to join us this evening. The professor genuinely shares our curiosity, and who better to complete our group than one of the most renowned theologists? Moreover, we mustn't ban those who are willing to explore beyond the veil. The moment we have long awaited has now arrived. Please, all of you, take a seat, and we shall begin the procedure. Soon shall the door be open, and then may we finally see what lies beyond. Now, I ask that you close your eyes, and for a momentary prick as I inject you with the serum. What did you do? What were you messing with? Even after all these years, I have not forgotten your voice. You are the fourth witness. I remember now what happened. What is it that we saw? The eye of the bird, Malum in Se. What happened to us? What is it that we witnessed? You must tell me. You must make me understand what my mind cannot fathom. It was our curiosity that damned us. We opened that which should not be opened. In doing so, we shone the veil that separated our world from his. In seeking vision, we were ourselves seen by the eye of the bird. It remembers us. It looks for us. It calls us from its dark nest, from its abominable lair. All these years I have attempted to return to it, but I have no strength left. These poor, wretched creatures are too fragile. They lack the sight to return. Not one of them has. Only us, the 4 witnesses. Who are the other 2? Where are they? They disappeared as you did. I haven't heard from any of you. But I was seized by curiosity. It absconded with my faith, and deprived me of my sanity. Oh Lord, forgive me, for I have sinned. Nothing remains. All that is left is surrender. Surrender to him. Gravely that we have sinned. And now, only our absolution is to burn in the flames. And now self-immolation. Ow. Baldwin, you jerk. Hello? What are you doing? Are we being buried? Great. Perfect. Lovely. Yep, we got buried. Episode 3. How the hell are we getting out of this? Well, I guess we'll have to find out. When we start episode 4. No, episode 3. Episode 4 is after episode... We'll start in episode 3 next time. Until then, this is the Gamer Girl, signing off. Bye-bye.